TED Politics. Real to the news. Devontae Frazier, governor of South Carolina 2026, baby. So let's get into it, y'all. This video right here, y'all gonna have to go watch the actual video on the Patreon. Because I already know that 9 times out of 10, if I put it on here, they gonna call it fake. And if I put it on YouTube, they gonna call it fake and go probably try to kick me off my channel again. And I ain't got time for that. So if you wanna see exactly what this man is talking about in this video, join the Patreon. Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit of what he's talking about. Social Security benefits. He basically was saying that it's a way for you to collect all your Social Security benefits from the day you was born to now. And he explains how to do so in the video. Also in the video, he explains how the government basically taking 52% of our salaries. At least 52%. Remember when I was telling y'all how this thing is marginalized? Well, the federal government is marginalized from 10% to 37%, right? So automatically every state is going to be paying anywhere from 10% to 37% to the federal government, right? Now, when they get to the state, every state has its own state income tax. You know what I'm saying? In their control. You feel me? I don't know what other states is, but the state of South Carolina is at 7%. It's between a margin of 0% and 7%, right? 7 being the highest, right? So 7% will be getting paid by people that's making $1 million a year, right? Of course, along with that 7% that they paying for that $1 million a year, which it probably won't be the whole 7%. At the highest, it'll probably be like 6.9. So 6.9 state, and then on the federal level, they'll be paying like around 36 and some change, right? Because at the end of the day, they'll never have it at the maximum amount of the margin. You feel me? They'll never put it at the maximum amount of the margin. Because if they put it at the maximum amount of margin, then we'll all be paying around 65%, 65% in taxes. You feel me? 68.25% to be exact, I believe. But anyways, by eliminating state income taxes, though, we keeping 7% in our pocket automatically because it's fluctuating, y'all. The percentages is fluctuating depending on your career, depending on the amount you make per hour, all that, depending on how many dependents you file, on how many people you claiming. All that stuff is what ties into the percentages of what comes out of your check every week, right? I'm trying to have it to where when you look at that pay stub, you go see federal income tax, you go see FICA, which is Social Security and Medicare, and then you go see local and state, but both of them go say. So, as I was saying, when it come down to it, I'm keeping that 7% in our pocket, period. Because in my mind, everybody could be a millionaire. Everybody could make that super duper. At this point, I don't really know where I was at in this conversation because I done had 2 people call me. Shorty called me, and then my auntie called me. And now I'm lost my train of thought. But I'm gonna just start where I think I was at, right? So basically, I'm trying to eliminate the state income taxes because they taking too much from us, right? So I give you an example. Let's say you make 66,000 a year. Out of that 66,000 a year, right now with the effective taxes and stuff, out of that 66,000, you will only get 50,000, about 50,000 of that, right? Why? Because state go take 3,000 and some change. FICA and Social Security go take like 3,000 and some change, and the government go take about that other that other that other 4,000 basically. So regardless of what anybody says, right there alone, you just lost like 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go get it back when the tax season coming, the income tax time come or whatever, but you ain't even go get it all back then. You know what I'm saying? That's really messed up, you know? Now, on top of that, right? We talking about we talking about money that they claim that you gonna get back at a later time. Why not just give it to you right now? You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta wait on my money? I ain't wait on me to come to work. You feel me? Like I worked already, so why I ain't get this money already? And that's my point. You know, the people in South Carolina tired of feeling like slaves, bro. I hate to say it, but yeah, they tired of feeling like slaves. It's one thing to feel like a slave, but it's another thing to be a slave. They actually is slaving in South Carolina, just to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all allow me to get rid of these state income taxes like I've been trying to do, then we won't be slaving as bad. Not as bad. Still gonna be a little slavish, but it's not gonna be as bad. Meaning, you gonna have an option of what you want to do with your money versus that shit just getting taken from you. Another thing we can get into the money that they use once they get the income tax and the sales tax. They use the sales tax and the income tax money damn near the same. It's supposed to get used for the police officers, teachers, and things of that nature. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. When it come down to it, right? You know, the teachers wouldn't need that much money. In the first place, not even that much money, but the teachers get overworked anyway. They work more than they get paid. So a lot of teachers starting to quit because they like, bro, I'm working like I'm working like what 9 months out the year and only offer like 3. That's slave work right there. Yeah, you think about it. The teachers and the police officers ain't nothing but house niggas. Real talk. And then everybody else ain't nothing but field niggas. And that's how I look at it. But we're living at these state income taxes, man. We're gonna make a difference in this state. I'm sorry. The teachers and stuff, they still gonna make what they make. Cause honestly, they complaining that they don't get paid enough anyways, which is crazy to me because it's like, damn, every time we look at our check, it's a lot coming out. But y'all still feel like y'all underpaid? That's I don't find that suspicious. Then this how you know the teachers and the police officers and them, they got it the worst when they get down, when you really want to get down to the nitty and the gritty, right? Think about this. Our income tax pays them, but that same money getting taxed again when it pay them. So they getting taxed again on money that was taxed in the first place before it got to them. That's why they getting underpaid. They getting taxed on the dollars that they got from the tax dollars. You don't find that suspicious? Anyway, like I said, state of South Carolina, y'all only hope is me. So if y'all want to get rid of these state income taxes, y'all know who to vote for. I ain't got to make y'all do not argue with y'all, none of that. And until then, it's Ted Politics and Real to the News. And make sure you go to the Patreon so you can see this video and get an understanding of what he's saying. I'm going to tell you one thing that I learned. If a white man go tell the truth, your ass better listen because they lie a lot. And then with that being said, we out.